What's up, guys? Commanders here. I'm doing tactical live commentary in this game. It's actually my first one. Hopefully you guys like it, and there'll be many more to come. So to start off on Wake Island, I normally want to get a car to make sure that I can reach the circle. So right here, my worry is that someone is going to come and steal this car. So I'd like to make sure that I keep it for the rest of the match. As I suspected, somebody tried to steal the car. As everyone knows, it's pretty easy to shoot people out of a car. So I tried to kill him, missed the kill, and chased him across the map. This is where I realized that Vis Games is in the same game, Jon Snow. So I decide to start to play it a little bit smarter. So having a general idea of where he is looting these buildings, I try to take up a position of cover where I can see him exiting or entering his next loot building. Although I took the easy kill there, I've now alerted Jon Snow or Vis Games that I am in this game near him. So I decide to use this bush for cover, check where the circle is, and hopefully I can spot him. I was lucky that the circle was on our end, and therefore I didn't need the truck to make it. Right here, I catch a glimpse of who I suspect to be Vis. Opened that door and stood in the middle of it. Looked like I landed some shots. But without getting the kill and having shot tracers at him, I wanted to tactically retreat from the situation, make sure that I re-engaged from a different position. So having lost contact with my target, I decided it's best to start to make my way into the circle. The circle was on Turtle Island this game, one bridge in and one bridge out. This is a great area to camp, either be the first person across or camp the near side and take everyone out. Got real lucky with that spray, didn't really have any business getting that kill. Right here, I just included this clip to show that I have switched from my rifle to my sniper rifle. This should help me in long-range engagements across this treacherous bridge. This is by far the most dangerous journey that you can make. Wide out in the open, everyone can see you. Oh! Got pretty lucky dodging those bullets across the bridge. I decided not to return fire once I had been hit with the first shot. Med up and flank around the left side back to the bridge in hopes to catch the person or persons who were shooting at me. This was my second chance to kill Vis. As you can see, I land the fourth shot directly in his chest. Simultaneously, he lands a shot on me as well. He uses the water for cover, which is very smart, bulletproof. Again, this is a hardcore match, so I knew he couldn't see me once he entered the water. So I tactically retreat, make sure to re-engage him from a different firing position. I have a real decision to make here. Circle is still about 600 meters away. I know Vis is outside of that, in the water, and that he probably has enough meds to make it. I can sit here, wait for him, and hope that I survive the circle, or I can turn and run. Because of the engagements I had been in, and the lack of meds, I decide to run for the circle in hopes that Circle will kill him. At this point in the game, I'm pretty confident that I'm the only person who's made it to Turtle Island on foot. I've killed all the cars and people who have attempted to make it across, other than Vis. I know he's somewhere behind me, trying to make the circle. But I feel pretty confident that there are not a lot of people in front of me. World Dominator having himself a fun game. Not an ounce of loot. Just trying to run people over with his car. So we've gotten pretty close to the end game of this Wake Island. At this point, I have moved up on the right side of Turtle Island. I know that there are two players left, one of them being Vis, who was somewhere behind me, and I have yet to catch a glimpse of him running to the circle. There is a third player who I have no idea where he is, but I'm also not as worried about that player. got real lucky there, and he got real unlucky. I could see his head pop out over the broken wall before he had a chance to pop out. This gave me an opportunity to pre-aim him. I landed easy headshot. He didn't land any bullets. Right now, I've now given away my position to Vis. He's heard those shots, and he is most likely pushing me, as we are now the last 2 players. I switched to that player's Katiba, great one-on-one weapon. Figure I don't need too many bullets, and I run from the engagement, hoping to not be there when Vis arrives. Because I've given away my location from the last engagement, I decide it's necessary to flank entering these final circles. So instead of coming in the circle from the most southeastern corner, I decide to use the beach here, flank around, and come in from the most northwestern corner. This right here is very risky, and I'm running out in the open, but the reason I did that was because it was the last place that Vis, a good player, would expect me to be. This also makes sure that I know he is not on this side of the circle. This allows me to put my back towards the north side and only focus on him coming in from the south. Thought I caught a glimpse of him through that bush. I'm not sure if I had. He was behind a rock, behind that bush, but it appeared as though he was in the bush, wanted to take some practice shots. Maybe I could scare him out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to let this last gunfight play out, and hopefully there'll be more tactical breakdowns to come in the future.